Hello, all, and welcome to my live broadcast number 78. Broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. I hope everyone is having a good break from their jobs, and I hope they're all safe also. If you can hear a bit of hum in the background, it'll be because I've got a fan going. It's that hot in this house. Anyway, we'll get started. We're going to go into the blog, or parts of the new blog. We'll just share the screen. And the first one is greed versus abundance. Greed versus abundance. TBC is at the beginning of the distribution phase, and we are focused on creating billionaires for the TBC economy. There is about 1 million spots open right now that needs to be filled, hopefully before the end of May 2018. At this time, I would ask each of you to carefully examine your hearts. Becoming a billionaire will certainly open a door into your hearts for one or two spirits to come in it. Billionaire status will either fill your heart with the spirit of greed or the spirit of abundance. How can you tell the difference between these two spirits? Both will say you have so much, you are a billionaire in the making, your destiny is wonderful and great. Confusing so far? Right. Both spirits seem to empower you. Here is how you can tell the difference. Abundance, by definition, cannot be self-contained. Abundance overflows. Greed, on the other hand, will attempt to capture and keep wealth all to itself. Greed is stingy. It hates to give or share. Greed comes out of fear. Abundance comes out of love. When you are afraid of sharing or sharing too much, you are filled with the spirit of greed. Final destination of greed is self-destruction of the one filled with greed. Greed will lie and not admit that its journey is a suicidal mission. So, in the examination of your heart, ask yourself if you have embraced greed. If you have, I will show you how to replace that spirit with the spirit of abundance. But this community seems to attract those that are already possessed with the spirit of abundance. So, as you examine your heart, you find that it is filled with the spirit of abundance. Just know that God has answered admin's prayers to fill up our TBC membership with people like you and carry on with greater confidence. These spirits have influence on all of your resources, not just the money you have. Everyone has 24 hours a day of time. Time by far is way more valuable than money. Are you only self-serving with your time? then the spirit of greed has got you in its grasp. Friendships, businesses, connections, knowledge, skills, talents, personal comforts, and the list goes on of things that are considered resources. You are a giver or a taker. You really already know that your resources are basically seeds, and that when you plant and nurture them, that it multiplies your seeds. Yeah, some of your seeds will fall on stony ground, and regardless of how much you nurture those seeds, they will not reproduce. But abundance doesn't mind that, because overall your seeds will multiply if you do what is required for this to happen. Laziness is certainly a byproduct of greed. So if you find that your heart has invited greed to reside there, then you need to love yourself enough to alter your self-destructive course. Do you really want to be on a suicide mission? If you have lost hope for yourself and can't even love yourself enough to make this adjustment, prayer is the only answer left. Hopefully, someone else is praying for you, even if you refuse to pray for yourself. So that's greed versus abundance. Now the next one is we are going to managing over 50 million registered member records in the databases costs money. And the reason why this is put up here is there's hundreds of thousands that are registered but haven't paid their admin fee. Nothing can move for you or whoever it is that hasn't paid or up to date unless your admin fee is paid. Things don't come free. People got to do the work behind the scenes. The only free thing in this is the gift. But for people behind the scenes who manage all the computerized work, they're the ones who get paid. And they won't get paid if no one pays the admin fee. And it's only 4 grains of gold. Fiat currency, $10 US. Okay. And we're going to go, and there was a ticket launched earlier on this year. This is ticket 17849. Came to my desk. This is the admin guy speaking. And I want to use this as an example of what goes on behind the scenes on the admin level. This member reported they were not getting cookie rewards for their broadcasts, and we investigated. What happened was their broadcasts were placed in the abuse folder of the broadcaster database in human error. The email of this broadcaster was flagged as abuse, and that flagged all of their broadcasts into the abuse folder. When a broadcaster attempts to use the broadcast of another person as their own and requests admin's approval, and the manual review is done by a human on the admin team, one of the options is abuse. If it appears the broadcaster is attempting to cheat the system by claiming someone else's broadcast as their own, then that will flag all of the broadcasts submitted by this broadcaster and place them all into abuse folder once a human reviews it manually, and it makes it so this broadcaster can't get cookie rewards for broadcasting. Any attempts to cheat the system comes with appropriate penalties. In this case, human error was involved on part of the admin. We have apologized to this member and approved all of the broadcasts, which are all excellent. The broadcaster in this case has done a beautiful job, and we really appreciate the broadcasts. As you all see in the image below, all of 18 of the broadcasts have been approved in the current status column. So this is already approved down here. Use your imagination to consider what happens when a member submits a support ticket in the help desk system. It is a human support team person that has to make sense out of what that member is saying. Broken English is very common because we are a global network of members, and English in many cases is not that member's native tongue. Once that support team person understands the issue, then they send the ticket to the department that can investigate the issue. Corrections in data are made as needed as part of the investigation process, and the ticket is returned to that support team person with instructions. When the support team person completes the instructions, the member is informed through the ticketing system and the ticket is closed. That's what happened. That's what the process looks like for each and every ticket that comes into the help desk. FAQs generally get a copy and paste response because certain questions are so common. If the database developers notice a common trend in issues that come to them from the support team, then the further database development may be needed to automate the resolution so the issues coming in are reduced. This is an ongoing thing in the world of database development. The first database people interface with us in the Kringle cache is the registration database, and we currently have over 50 million registrations in right now. We stopped counting email verified memberships in June of 2018 and have since only counted paid members in our membership ongoing. The new members interface the profile database and add additional contact information in there. Next, members interface the payment databases, take care of the admin fee, and that connects to several third-party databases to calculate the amount to be paid, since the price of Bitcoin and such change every second and can leap up or down in price over the course of a single hour. We have no control over the development of the third-party databases and have to do updates regularly to keep the APIs functioning optimally. We have many databases within, including the send button test broadcaster's genealogy tree, invitations, referral, all of the calculators in the info area, testimonials, bookie rewards, and all the sub-databases for each category of rewards. Send button related databases and cash centers. It's a lot of moving parts combined together. It has to be coded in such a way as to deal with cyber attacks and user errors, and admin fee of only 4 grains. Doesn't even cover 10 minutes of a database developer's time. And it's only a mere 4 grains of gold. Fiat currency $10. We have some new layout designs being developed by our website development team in the sandbox, and as budgets allow, we are moving those along. I haven't even mentioned what our coin department team is working on, but many are happy. We now have a QR code system that works well, and love how fast the transactions confirm. I've asked the database developers to add a paid column in the referral area so each of you can easily see which ones of your registrations have paid or not paid. Only a couple of 100,000 members have paid out of 50 million registrations in the database, and we could do a much better job. And if you're getting members paid, if you could identify which ones haven't yet. So, behind the scenes are many teams working hard in your behalf as members, such as the legal team that has been busy doing some magical things regarding the matter of the billion coin and the US SEC. Soon they will be off our backs because we are private. And this legal team has been laying down groundwork with our banking team in a world that is ever changing at hyper speeds. What was true a year ago no longer applies today. We have a support team behind the help desk and a commissioner dealing with tremendous workload. We need all of our members to be even more honest than they have been. Scammers try to scam admin too. Now that's pretty cheeky, that. Scam. TBC. Scammers try to scam admin too. But we don't make it easy for them at all. Each of our members need to take personal responsibility not to fall for third-party TBC scams. I have written so many articles on that subject and could write a new one every day based on the things going on. Just do business with people you know, like and trust, and stop looking for the magic button to push. The whole point of this blog is to educate you on how to make this work so TBC empowers you. We have a coin development team, and we have amazing plans for the future. The website development team has many specialities, and database development isn't cheap. I'm part of the administrative and management team, and we adjust policy as needed. While we are in the distribution phase as a non-market based coin that is private, None of us can easily use Kringle to provide for our personal needs as human beings yet. This is why we accept coins such as Bitcoin, and that is liquid today to use to pay the bills. Paydays are weekly for our team. It takes a lot of admin fees to add up to pay the bills. With a mission to end poverty globally, long ago I made the decision to make the admin fee very, very low and affordable for the masses on earth. Operational bills are paid weekly from the funds generated in collecting admin fees. This has worked fine and we are balanced. Teams have come into existence and have grown as a result of community growth and payments of the admin fee. TBC has always paid its own way from the start until now, allowing us to be private. We have a big mission, and being private allows us to move forward without serious interference. Hope you understand that even if the admin fee was monthly, it will still be low enough to gather 1 billion members with ease. For now, we offer a 2-for-1 deal on the admin fee. 4 grains of Bitcoin or whatever covers both the lifetime wallet fee and the annual Greenville Cash back office fee. That needs to be seen as an amazing deal, because it is. You don't pay for transactions ever. That sets our coin apart from all the rest in a very big way. Most marketing groups charge a monthly fee for back office access that would be equivalent to 10 grains, or more. But our fee for such is only 4 grains annually. Marketing through Kringle Cash can bring in daily cash flow for at least 40 grains a day, even for a brand new member. TBC easily be a full-time work if you want it to be. 40 grains adds up a lot faster than 4 grains does. Cost of participation is super low compared to the grains that can be received by those that take this great work seriously. Once that paid column shows up in the referral area of your KCBO, I hope you will do your part by reaching out to all unpaid referrals you have and bring them up to date and encourage them to pay the admin fee. Then, monitor that area carefully ongoing and keep your newest members encouraged. Go ahead and pay this low fee too. It seems a bit out of balance to me that only a couple of 100,000 have paid the fee in the database of 50 million. We can improve that at your level in the field by following the fast start system. Okay? Ultimately, all members that pay will either become millionaires or billionaires, and it doesn't get any easier than this to make that happen. We have a plan, and it is working. All you have to do is open your eyes to see that that is true. Soon we will celebrate our 3rd year anniversary, and I hope we will have filled in all of the billionaire positions before that date. Okay. Billionaire is best. All right, I'm just going to go log into the back office. I'll go up to the dashboard. Log in first.
There's 4 people,
Okay.
but only me and Darren signed in.
Okay. Okay, this is the every time you log into your KCBA, your back office, this will always come up. Beware of scammers posing as TBC exchanges. Now, admin has left this up obviously permanently because people, they're real triers, and those are the people that pull down this great opportunity that's been handed to us. And you get some idiotic people out there trying to scam. And that's all they are, idiots. Okay, 24-hour rapid rewards. Remember, there's an addition to this one. You, even if you're an old sponsor, you recruit, Tom. You help Tom also go down and find 2 each under him. Okay. Having done that in 24 hours, you go down and help Mark here help find his 2, and also Jane here help find her 2. Okay. All that, if that's all that is done in 48 hours, we'll start with the sponsor, the old sponsor. He makes 10 million cookies. Okay, 10 million. Now this only applies in this promo, the rapid 24 hour. And Tom down here, he makes 110 million cookies plus the free gift, and he's also got a whole TBC. 100 million cookies is 1 TBC. And these 2 down here, Mark and Jane, they each receive 10 million cookies each, plus their gift, which is 25,000 cookies. And all we're doing down here is just following through. Referral, referral, referrals, referral. And it just continues that way. Now, this is a matrix of 7, but it really is a matrix of 8. Okay? And I think, this is really the only part we should be pushing till you're confident enough to go down here and follow through with the cookie rewards. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. Because my time's almost up. It's really important to follow up on your recruits about having the admin fees paid, because TBC can't function and won't function unless the admin fee is paid. And that's what helps pay the people behind the scenes that help run TBC. For people like us, they can't do that on their own. They can't do it free. Those are high-powered people at the back Those are the ones who have knowledge in the system that is going to get us somewhere. Okay. I'd like to thank those who've been watching my live. Darren, thank you, brother, for joining me. And there's 3 or 4 watching, I think. However, I hope you enjoyed my broadcast. And like I said the other night, in the new blog, there's blogs inside of, there's posts inside the blogs, inside a blog. And you can stay with that for the next month. And it's just refreshing people, what the year 2000 has done for us. And a couple of days away, we're into the new year, 2019. So obviously, it's going to be something great come out of that year too. Anyway, once again, thank you all. I'll be broadcasting same time tomorrow night. The time is just after 9:30 New Zealand time. And I will see you same time tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Thank you so much.